Alright, part 2 of the Arduino controlled 6-meter beacon. Now it is usable. So here's what I ended up doing. As you recall, the first video that I made, if you bothered to watch it, I was not pleased with the performance of just turning an amplifier on and off in the PA section. So I slept on it, and while at work today, I thought to myself, why don't I just turn on and off two amplifiers for CW? And I thought about it for a little while, and that's what I did. So here's exactly what I did. You see this little wire coming out? I've tapped to this point before, and I showed that to you in the previous video. And what this does, where this wire is doing, is in the VCO here, there are two amplifiers on the underside of the board. There's one that is coming right off the VCO itself, the actual driver, and then there's a buffer amplifier which actually outputs 50 milliwatts RF. Okay, so I have the wire coming, so I disconnected that amplifier. It's now no longer being controlled by the radio. And again, through the mess of wires here, I'll go over it again for those that didn't watch the first video. But what this Arduino is doing, you see that I programmed pin 13 and pin 2 to key on and off. They're both just providing a 5-volt signal, a TTL signal. And you see it's blinking there with the Morse code. But anyway, so 5-volt signal is coming to a PNP transistor, an NPN transistor, which is in effect turning off an NPN transistor to control the 9.6 volts. Sorry about the mess, but I don't want to fool with it right now. Anyway, so this comes through and it's turning off this little buffer amplifier on this side of the board. I guess it makes up for the losses in the cable or whatever it does, but it's actually turning this amplifier on and off. This amplifier stays on all the time. And so it just comes out, goes into the RF connection. But anyway, that's it. I'll show you the rest of it. I'll show you what it sounds like, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the service monitor. Hopefully I'm not disappointed. So now that the radio has somewhat warmed up some, that's the frequency that I have it tuned to. Okay, I have a 5-second delay. And it turns on some, but of course, you know, I'm right near it, so imagine that. And that's what it sounds like. So let's see what it sounds like in AM. That's kind of what it's supposed to sound like. Sideband. Okay. So anyways, it's doing what it's supposed to do. And I'm very happy about that. The code that I have is WT4Y, Whiskey Tango 4 Yankee Beacon Keyer, and then I went and modified it. He had some DTMF stuff on it. I took all that junk out, but as you see there, that's the beacon string. I just have it do a series of 3 V's, DE, KB9L, you can read that. And then I have it set, there's a delay down there that it delays it every 5 seconds is how often it sends it. Alright, now let's see what it looks like on the service monitor. Okay, I'm kind of nervous because I haven't seen what the output looks like. Some of the times when I was playing with it, the output was really dirty. It wasn't very good. The phase noise was really high and stuff like that. It might be because of the fact that I do not have a low-pass filter on there. However, I have noticed with at certain power levels, the phase noise would be high, and at other levels there'd be very little phase noise at all. So that just tells me, well, there's something dirty about the circuit. I'm not 100% sure yet. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, there it is. Oops. Yeah. I didn't do anything special, I promise. Let's change it to LSB. So you see in this peak about 2.5 watts, and the power is going away. That's what I wanted to see. So I'm not sure if this phase noise going up is because of just the ambient noise flow rising up, or if I have some other problems, which I probably do. But the service monitor is obviously not responding very fast, but I like the fact that the signal is relatively clean for what I can expect it. So anyway, I might do a little bit more output circuit or the final amplifier conditioning, run it through a filter just to make sure it's not creating any crap. But other than that, that's what it is. It is now a more or less just about ready to go 6-meter beacon. I'm going to clean it up and make it all look pretty and things like that, but I'm not going to make a video for that. But anyways, last 2 videos, you should get a pretty good idea on how to make an Arduino controlled 6-meter beacon using a Maxtrac radio. Questions, comments, whatever, or Allstar node 28569. I say it again, Allstar node 28569. Thanks.